Welcome to this new episode of our rhythm tutorials. We're now finally getting into some actual rhythms, some actual clapping and feeling more of the movement and the joy of creating grooves. I want to clap a very basic rhythm in this exercise, and the rhythm consists of two halves. The first bar has claps on every beat. Very, very simple. I'm walking a beat and I clap on every step for the duration of 1-4-4 bar. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the second half, the second bar, I will clap exactly in between those steps, exactly in the eighth note of beat, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, etc. Okay, so I have one bar of claps on the beat, one bar of claps in the offbeat in an eighth note grid. If you don't know about beat and offbeat and all these things, go back to the first tutorials where those things are explained, okay? So to switch, to make the transition from the first bar to the second, we have this one moment where there's a double clap to step from the beat to the offbeat, and then also when I come back, the same thing happens in reverse. So the full rhythm will sound like this. I'm going to do it a bit slower. My eighth note grid is here, and this rhythm, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Right? One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Okay. If it helps you to see this written down, I tried to make a graph here, which I don't know if it's really confusing or helpful, but first of all, the line up here is this rhythm and music notation. If you're familiar with that, obviously you have it easy. If you're not, hopefully this graph can help. As always, the blue circles down here are the beats, the steps that we're doing. And I put the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like we always do. Those are the steady steps. And then in orange is where I place the claps. So first it's on the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's on the and right after the 4. That's the moment where we switch to the offbeats. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. It goes back to the beginning. So we have boom, 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 boom. This is the rhythm, if it helps you to visualize it. Okay, let's try and practice it together one time. Maybe we walk first, and then here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. As always, the power of rhythm is in relating one thing to another. We're relating the rhythm of the claps to the steady flow of the beat and bars. And the less we hear of the beats and bars, the more mystery, the more suspense there will be in the claps. So it's really cool to not always walk all the quarter notes, but maybe walk every second step only. So a somewhat more challenging version of this exercise could be to walk on the 1 and the 3 only. So we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to clap the same rhythm. Internally we're still counting 1, 2, 3, 4, but we only hear every second beat, which basically means we're doing this in a half-time feel. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Hopefully, this will feel a little bit different to you than walking on every beat. Okay? Let's try and put these two experiences next to each other. We will start walking every quarter note, then we will only walk on the 1 and the 3, and then we stop walking altogether. Okay? And all the time we clap the same rhythm. The difference is only in walking, and inside we always have the same pattern, the same grid of quarter notes going on. Let's clap the rhythm twice before we change the walk each time, okay? So first of all, here's our tempo. And I'm going to count it off now. We do it together. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If this is new to you, then I assume you would need a bit more time to feel comfortable doing it. I'm sort of rushing through this because it's a video tutorial and I don't want for this to be an hour-long video. But it's when I started practicing these things, I would need much more time than I'm giving it now. Like I would really do it very slowly and speak all the syllables 1 and 2 and 3 and so that I would really be able to consciously place the claps on a syllable 1 and 2 and etc. etc. And there's really no way to be too slow. It's good to do it so slowly that you can really feel also just coordination-wise where everything goes, and then the tempo will come by itself. Also, if you're a bit more advanced, it's really helpful to do this to a click so that we don't speed up, and it's also really helpful to use the click in a creative way to where we do not put it on every quarter note, but maybe only on every 1 or something. But I will do a separate video tutorial on practicing with the click, so that'll be coming up. Now we need to go one extra step. Hopefully you can feel how the rhythm feels inside, but usually we will not be clapping our rhythms as tap dancers, we will be dancing them with the feet. So it's now a good idea to translate this to the feet. So we will walk the rhythm. I'm just going to use stamps now. You can use any other fancy steps, but I'm just going to walk it really basic. And maybe I can do this to a click for now, so I can have something to relate this to, okay? So let's hear the click. This will be my quarter notes now. And the rhythm will sound like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, I know it's a terrible sound here with the loud click, but this was just to help you place it. Do it without the click, just counting. It sounds a little bit more peaceful. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, etc. Okay? Let's take the music and do it to the music. Again, I don't have any real music. I have to use some groove loops that are free of royalties. So this would be, let me see, like a bossa nova rhythm, very simple. And we can dance it to this rhythm. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, pick any nice bossa or whatever, any music with a straight feel, and you can dance this forever. I'm speaking so fast because I want to get to another thing still, and that is to clap the beat now while we do the rhythm in the feet, and that is really very difficult. At least it is to me. I think some people are much better at this than I am, but if I'm trying to clap the quarter notes now and do the same rhythm with my feet, it will be like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 The last step of this exercise would be to try and clap the 1 and the 3 only, and then do the rhythm in the feet, right? Like we did before, only the other way around now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's really good to practice this slowly and until we feel very comfortable with it, because it's so difficult. Okay, so I hope this is helpful to you. This rhythm is not a specific rhythm from any traditional repertoire of grooves. It's just sort of like a basic juxtaposition of these two concepts. 1 bar, just the beats, and 1 bar, just the offbeats. But I hope that you can feel how the 2 bars feel differently inside, and how the feeling also changes with regards to relating it to all the quarter notes, or just every other quarter note, or no clapping or walking at all. And it really changes the feeling inside, and I think that's really important to train. Sing, darling, da.